Hey guys, welcome back. I am really excited about today's movie commentary because it is a movie that I really enjoyed when I first watched it. So today we are going to be watching Captain Marvel. I know that this movie is more of a love or hate type of situation, but I feel that most movies are quite subjective. I really enjoyed watching it. I love the fact that it takes place in the 90s and some of the themes and topics that are talked about in the movie are so relevant to today, and I think that's one of the things that I really enjoyed about it. And I really like the actress. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson is in it. They did like some freaky like reverse age on him and the guy who plays Agent Golsan, and I just find that kind of really weird. And yes, I am wearing a Big Bang shirt. It's really big. Actually, my brother bought it for me, and he bought it for me in like 3X when I was like, no, I just want it to be like just a little bit oversized. But he was like, no, you're gonna be living in a tent. I don't want to say I'm not a huge fan of the Marvel universe. I don't know a lot. I only know what I watch about the movies. The rest of the stuff comes from my brother. He's more about that type of thing, but I think he likes DC more. Oh yeah, I think this movie came out after Stan Lee died, but I love the fact that he made cameos in all of his films, kind of like Alfred Hitchcock, but only funnier. I actually really like how this begins. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but the way that a movie will capture me is the way that it opens. So if you get my attention just from the opening, I know I'm gonna have a good time. She has superpowers. I think I'm gonna turn off my lights. Jude Law. She looks freaky with those eye contacts. Okay, I always forget this actress's name, not gonna lie. I know, isn't it? It's Allison Brie, but for some reason, I don't know why I want to call her like Brie Allison. No, it's Brie Allison. Or is it Brie Larson? I should know this. I should know this. Why does this setting remind me of Shadowhunters? I don't know why. Why am I getting Shadowhunter vibes from this? Okay, so I was right. It was Brie Larson. I'm pretty sure I said that. I'm gonna say that I did, just to save me the embarrassment.
Ever seen what the Supreme Intelligence really looks like?
What, they just call it intelligence? Oh, great intelligence, maybe? I changed my mind. I like them better with them on. They look nicer. I do need to get more, though. These are new. I want them to just go.
I want to serve.
Then master yourself.
Yes, every challenge is you have to master yourself. I actually kind of like their outfits. I liked her outfits when she changed it, but I don't know, I kind of like their green outfits too. Okay, so I'm like not the biggest expert on like CGI and things like that, but this looks really cool. I wasn't sure how I felt about like her headwear, but as I continue watching the movie, I got used to it. It looks kind of cool. It's like a mohawk.
Does anybody copy?
Nope. Nobody copies. Because nobody likes you, Minerva. That's why we never hung out.
I don't want to hurt you.
Liar! You want to kill them all. They be morphing.
Scrolls!
What did I think he was gonna say? Scrolls in the dungeon! Scrolls in the dungeon! Wow, that was rude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the character of Minerva, I think that's her name, because she's such a bitch. Veers is cool too, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Dr. Wendy Lawson, that's her.
I like the way that we get the flashbacks of her life through them, you know, searching her memory. I thought that was actually kind of cool.
You ready?
Higher, further, faster, baby. That's right.
Hey, girl power. I do wonder why they made her wear a wig though. I point out the weirdest things, you guys. Not sure if you've ever noticed that.
We went back too far.
You let him.
Yo, that actress is everywhere. I swear, it's like every other movie I see her.
You do know why they call it a cockpit.
Because it's so small.
Stand by.
Oh, this scene is actually really cool. The way that they like switched it. It's gonna be a bad head rush.
Oh, that did something.
Did you try turning it off and on?
No? Fine.
She just be knocking them boys over with her club hands. I love that. I always wonder how that works. Like, you have the suit and then you have the arm, the headpiece. So then the headpiece is part of the suit, but like, where does it come from? I love the fact that she was freaking barefoot throughout the whole thing. Yeah, that's one of my biggest fears. Running in a spaceship and then all of a sudden you land in a freaking blockbuster. Oh, I remember my old blockbuster days. Anybody who grew up in the 90s does. I miss it so much. I think there is still one that is still active. I can't remember where it's at. Look at all those videos. Oh my god, Hook! I love that movie.
Is my universal translator working?
Yo, I want one of those universal translators. That'd be so cool. See, I'm not smart enough to know what to do if I were to land in that situation. But then again, I'm just a normal, average human being. A lowly peasant.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
Hey, it's Golsan and Fury time! Yeah, so they use like some sort of like de-aging thing on them. It's so weird to see them with two eyes though.
We don't carry our identification on little cards.
Yeah, we have them ingrained in our brains.
Did you see her weapon?
I did not.
Did not? No, no, absolutely not. It just came out of her freaking hand. Damn, yours is a parkour lady. I love how he's still like polite. Could you imagine being on the freaking bus and this girl randomly just comes up and punches an old lady and that old lady freaking just kicks her and starts doing freaking gymnastics? It could happen. What luck is it that it's their car that it hit? Movie magic for ya. Damn, he was about to commit a murder. Oh my god, her typing is me. When I first started off typing, then I had to take a required typing class in school, which came in handy. Honestly, it came in handy.
Nice scuba suit.
Ugh, this dude.
Got a smile for me?
Good smile for me. Bitch, I'ma steal your motorcycle. Yo, that's so gross. What is it with people having to look at their, like, nether regions? Especially when they're dead. And freaking open up like that. Like, come on. Have a little respect for the dead. Even if they are green aliens. I love the soundtrack to this movie. So good. Start singing a little Barbra Streisand, maybe you get your memories back.
That's a photon blast. And? A scroll can't do that.
Yeah, because that's obvious to a freaking 100% red-blooded American human being.
What does your mom call you?
Fury?
What do you call her?
Fury.
What about your kids?
If I have them, they'll call me Fury.
What will you call them? Little mini Furies. Mini Furies. How does that work? How the heck does that work?
Well, you should see what I can do with a paperclip.
I would like to know what he does with the paperclip.
And what's your name, huh? What's your name? Goose.
I mean, I act the same way around cats.
You said
If there were lives at stake, I would fly the plane.
This scene is really sad because it's like, that's her best friend. She didn't know where she was. And like, can you imagine your best friend suddenly disappearing and you don't know where they are, and nobody wants to tell you anything. That is a true friend right there. We love it. That is more than a friend. That is more than a best friend. They are like freaking sisters.
Hi there.
You're suspicious.
Before I knew what made you different from the others.
Yeah, Veers, you're different.
Am I supposed to guess where that is?
Your ass.
Oh my god.
Why is everybody afraid of cats? What is it about cats that make... Like, that's always the animal that people are afraid of. Cats. Cats are nice. I mean, they can be assholes sometimes, but they're nice. They can be nice. This scene just emulates everything that was the 90s.
What's happening?
This... them just waiting and waiting. It's loading. Even they're like... I liked how dramatic it was.
We have no interest in hurting you.
Wait, you mean to tell me Jude Law is the enemy? My heart. The betrayal. That blast was kind of cool though, not gonna lie.
She found out that she was on the wrong side of an unjust war.
No. Your people are terrorists.
This scene right here, I think this is one of the topics that I was talking about. The subject of war, and you know, she described them as them being, you know, like terrorists, and these topics, even though this movie is placed in the 90s, it's still relevant to today.
I don't even know who I am.
This is a sad scene, but also a happy scene because, you know, she's learning all these new memories and her past life, and, or well, new memories to her. She's getting confused as to who she really is, and it's understandable.
We'll find it in orbit right now.
It's just basic physics.
Yeah, it's just basic physics. Duh.
It's my blood that's coursing through her veins.
Wow, your blood coursing through her veins? That's a little obsessive.
I'll give you $50 right now if you turn to a Venus flytrap.
I'd pay to see that.
I made you the best version of yourself. What's given can be taken away.
Try and take it then. Best version of yourself. I made you the best version of yourself. Bitch, she made her own self the best version of herself.
Without us, you're weak.
Oh, I like this. Where her past memories are going along with her being like told that she's weak, she's small, she's helpless, she can't do this, she can't do that. But in the end, she got up. That is the only human. Bitch, I stood up when I got pushed down, when I fell down. Yes, yes, yes. We love a queen who stands back up.
She's trying to break out.
No, I thought she was trying to break dance.
Threat, low to none.
Threat, low to none. Show you. I love how she's still standing with her hand in her pocket while just being like trying to blast her.
But what happens when I'm finally set free?
Everything blows up. That's what happens when she gets set free. They're probably like, no, we had that chip on for a really good reason. It's so that way nobody could blow up. She's glowing. A newborn superhero. Yummy. Tesseract for dinner. Okay, I love this scene. Like, everything about it. The music, the fighting. I love it. It just goes so well together. What the heck was that face?
We'll be back for the weapon.
We'll be back for the weapon. The Tesseract? No, the girl.
Turn off the light show and prove to me
that you can take me down. Bitch, I ain't got nothing to prove to you. I don't have to prove anything. But I will drag your ass in the middle of the desert.
It's just a scratch.
I like how even the guy in the back is like, that's not just a scratch, bro. So what the heck is a flirkin? That little girl's like, I'm gonna be the next Captain Marvel.
Oh, make me over.
I love the ending credits also. Oh my gosh. I really loved everything about it. Like I said earlier, I love the fact that even though it takes place in the 90s, the themes and the topics are still relevant to today's time in 2020. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you know, the whole character of Carol, you know, she's constantly being put down and constantly having to prove herself, prove her worth, and then, you know, obviously at the end she does, but we know that she's always had that strength within her. And I also like the fact they add her best friend into it and give her that support that she needs. I liked everything about this movie. I know that some people were kind of like, oh, this is more of like a try hard thing and why did Disney do that? And it's like because we wanted to see it. Like, I like Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Like I said before, people loved it and people hated it, and I think it was more about the fact that it had a main woman character, and a lot of people weren't happy about that, but I mean, that's their problem, not ours. Again, I think this movie was great. But yeah, that is going to be it for this movie commentary. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Are you guys fans of the Marvel universe? Do you guys like DC better? Like, did you guys like this movie? What do you guys think about it? And let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bells. That way you guys get notified every time I do an upload on my channel. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!